Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. Today is Wednesday, July 28th, 2010, and it's time to look at the markets. Let's check it out. Okay, a couple of announcements before we get started. I posted a new article on the free blog on our website at PerfectStockAlert.com. This particular article is of high importance to you. It discusses the potential for, or highly likely potential, of another flash crash. You need to read that article, and it'll help you better understand technical analysis and as well as protect you, hopefully. Okay. Also, anybody who's been looking at the FTSE and asking me, what do I trade? How do I trade the FTSE? What ETFs do I use? It depends on the country you're trading from. You can go to our website at perfectstockalert.com. They have on that page there is a global ETF search. You can just select the country you're from, and then it'll show you a bunch of different options you have. Okay, so that's cool. Also, I think we have in our top pick list, we do have an ETF that tracks the FTSE that we're trading on, so you can check the ETFs in our top picks. Okay, you can find it there as well. Cool, and again, 100% free. All right, now the FTSE last Tuesday, or I should say yesterday, we said stick a fork in it. She's done. It's over. She's got the inverted hammer. It's time to go lower, and she started making that move lower. All right, now I don't really know why, but some people are actually looking for this guy to turn around and reverse course. I mean, you obviously had a downtrend here, but they were looking at this as a really bullish situation, and we believe she can break out, and turn the tides, from bearish to bullish. Not going to happen. These light red line right here is your first level of major resistance. Second one is here. Third one's here. Okay, it's pretty normal to see one a bounce to actually break out of one trend line, and it's even, I would say, can happen pretty regularly to break out of two, but to break out of three in one fell swoop, not gonna happen. Okay, highly unlikely. You need some serious strength to do that, and there's just not that on this chart. In fact, what we have going on right here is the low point here, the high point here, the lower low here, and now the bounce to form that lower high, and that's exactly what's happening right here. And if you draw your Fibonacci tool from the high point to the low point, you will find Fibonacci retracement, perfect bounce back up to the 61.8% retracement line, which is a overall bear move. You've just fallen here, bounced up here, reshort, go on lower. Very simple, very beautiful, perfect. Now, what does the FTSE have to do with you? You're an American. What do you care about the FTSE, right? Or maybe you're some other country. But the bottom line is the world is following Europe. Okay, that's the problem that we have. That was the problem we had back in the 1930s. It brought us back down into the Great Depression, and it's the problem we have right now on the table is all these little countries and all the little potential defaults out there. Someone's going to. You've got too many time bombs out there. One of them's going to go off. Okay, it's just highly likely. Okay, so be watching that. And when the FTSE goes lower, it's going to pull down the rest of the markets. You're gonna start seeing headlines about the Hang Seng was down on concerns about Europe. Just yesterday they didn't seem all that concerned. So why now all they're concerned? Because now they're going to be trending lower. Okay, so it's going to start causing more and more people to get to thinking about, oh yeah, that's right, we've still got that problem over there in Greece or in Spain or any one of the other pig countries. Okay, so lots of issues there, and again, this is going to be your leader. It has been, and it's going to continue to do so. So keep that in mind. Stay short. Very easy call on that one. Okay, one more announcement. Looking at this chart, this is the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index, and got a lot of requests to start covering or tracking this chart on our videos, as well as to post it on our website, which on our website you can find these charts there all the time. They update every single day with my notations already on them, so anytime you want to check those out, they're always there. If I see something new, I'll post it on there. But on occasion, I'll look at them from the nightly market analysis video as well. And I missed the Russell yesterday, and I just wasn't used to watching it. And so here we have the inverted hammer right here. Okay, so I missed that opportunity, but we have a continuation signal on today's activity, so I'm going to go ahead and say short right there. Lots of the same reasons that we've seen in other charts. Let me point them out right quick. Here you've got the overbought condition. You want to be doing your shorting here. I know someone's going to look at this and say, you've got a low point here and a higher low here. That's a reason to be a bull. It is, but You scroll on down, you can see, there we go. Low point here, higher low here. Low point here, lower low here. Uh-oh, something's not copacetic. Look at the RSI, you can see the same thing. Scroll down there and have a look at that. All right, low point here, lower low here. This is showing a downtrend. This is showing a downtrend, and price activity showing an uptrend. Price is lying to you. That's a bear setup. Yes, it is. So what you want to do is wait for the bounce and then short it, because she's going to break down below this point and below this point. Okay? Okay, now you know what I know. Also, keep an eye on the bearish crossover of the 50 and 200-day moving average. Not sure if it's happened just yet, but it will shortly. All right, quick look at the S&P 500 here. I didn't cover this one yesterday, just ran out of time. The S&P looks the same thing to me as the NASDAQ or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. All of them kind of rolling over here. No major news, nothing to be concerned with here. We are, surprisingly enough, failing at the first level of resistance. I mean, that's a very bearish sign. What you have here is a line of resistance at the previous high, and she's just not even able to break out there. It doesn't necessarily mean she still can't do it. You could get some news out tomorrow, something like that could drive it a little bit higher. But again, the overall trend is still low point here, lower low here, high point here. And whatever she does here, even if she broke out of 1, even if she broke out of 2, she wasn't going to break out of 3. And that means you're going to get a series of lower highs as well. So you've got lower lows, now you're going to get lower highs, and the end result will be okay. Pretty cool. Also, if you look at that volume here, very horrid volume. We have very bad volume, actually. And even the sell volume is surprisingly weaker than expected, but we still have a lot of news coming out, especially tomorrow. We've got the unemployment data, so keep an eye on that. And like somebody on our Facebook page pointed out, if you follow us on Facebook, you can see what people talk about. And anyway, one of them talked about this as being the end of the month, so they may try to hold it up for the options expiration and all that, so keep that in mind as well. But the end result, the overall trend, is obviously lower. Okay, cool. If you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there, right there. You see it? Yeah, got it? Okay. Have it tattooed to your face, okay? Yes! No, seriously. But it's 100% free. All we ask in return is refer a friend, okay? And feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate that support, and it helps us stay free. So just help us help you, okay? Thank you. Quick look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer. Read it and weep. God bless. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you on Thursday. We're this close to the weekend, man. Just a little bit longer and we're there.